When your child is fighting cancer, you don't hear good news too often. But today, families of kids with high-risk neuroblastoma have been given great news, and it could save their lives.
This is a really important day for Australian families who are grappling with neuroblastoma.
It's a decision that will keep kids alive.
It's absolutely game-changing.
All I'm doing today is smiling.
Children such as Harris, Luna, Jack, George, Zai and Harry now able to access a life-saving drug here in Australia. They're all battling high-risk neuroblastoma, a rare and deadly disease which claims the lives of more kids under 5 than any other cancer.
It's horrible. It's horrible and...
worst news you can get, really, just a nightmare.
Julia and Matthew's son Harry has finished his gruelling treatment, but the battle only gets bigger from here. If these children relapse, which is likely, their chances of survival plummet to just 5%.
it just gets hard. If you could even imagine it, it gets harder.
There is a miracle drug called DFMO that gives these children a fighting chance. But it's not approved in Australia, so sick kids like Harry have been forced to fly to America just to access it.
Good boy. Next one.
It's not only one trip, but 6. Families such as the Richardsons facing the prospect of spending more than $500,000 to keep their little ones alive.
It just seems like insanity. I mean, we're flying over there to go pick up some tablets, to go to a hospital, get these tablets and bring them home. I mean, 5 or 6 times in 2 years with a kid that is this sick, and what that trip could do to him just makes absolutely zero sense to us.
Today, that all changes after a mammoth campaign led by neuroblastoma CEO Lucy Jones. Families won't have to pay a cent.
It's just so important that these families get the recognition they deserve with everything they have to go through, and that their children get the treatment that they deserve.
Federal Health Minister Mark Butler announcing the government will fund early access to the drug so children can get DFMO for free in Australian hospitals.
Our government was not willing in good conscience to stand by and not give these kids every chance of survival.
I know what families live through. I know the risk of relapse, having sadly lost my own daughter when she relapsed. So you want to avoid relapse at all costs.
For parents, including Tyler and his son Harris, or Hazzy, it's literally life-changing.
It's nice to see a win. You know, you don't always kick goals, and to get a goal like this is just huge.
The 2-year-old Hobart boy is still in a Melbourne hospital, but when his treatment is done, he can head home to a new life and a much, much brighter future.
We want to say a massive thank you. Thank you to the Health Minister, but thank you for everyone that was raising this issue and getting across his desk and helping push this thing through. The lives that it will save and the families that will have their lives changed forever. I'm really struggling to put the words together, but thank you to everyone.